It was early Sunday morning, the third day after the brutal crucifixion. The air was still heavy with grief. Jerusalem was just beginning to stir. Mary Magdalene, along with Mary, the mother of James, Salome, and Joanna, carried spices and oils, fragrant offerings of love and mourning. Their steps were slow, hearts broken. They had watched Jesus, their master, die. Now they only wished to honor his body one final time. But what they were about to discover would shake the very foundations of heaven and earth. As the women neared the tomb, the ground suddenly quaked beneath their feet. A blinding light flashed. The stone guarding the tomb was rolled away not by human hands, but by an angel of the Lord, his appearance like lightning, his clothes white as snow. The Roman guards, fierce and trained to resist fear, fell like dead men, and the tomb was empty. The body of Jesus was gone. Only linen cloths, carefully folded, remained. The women stood frozen in shock until the angel spoke. Do not be afraid, for I know you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come, see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples. The women ran, hearts pounding, eyes wide, terror and joy warring within them. Could it be true? Was he really alive? Mary Magdalene lingered near the tomb, overwhelmed with emotion. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she peered into the empty place where her Lord once lay. Two angels appeared inside, asking gently,
"Woman, why are you weeping?"
She replied,
"They have taken my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him."
Suddenly, she turned and saw a man standing there. Her eyes clouded by grief, she mistook him for the gardener.
"Sir, if you've carried him away, tell me where you've put him."
Then he spoke just one word.
Mary.
Her heart stopped. She knew that voice. That voice had once cast out her demons. That voice had given her life. She gasped,
"Rabboni! Rabboni!"
in a meaning, teacher. Jesus was alive. He told her not to hold on to him, for he had not yet ascended to the Father, but to go and tell the disciples.
I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God.
That evening, the disciples were gathered behind locked doors, hiding from the authorities, confused, afraid, and unsure of what to believe. Suddenly, without warning, Jesus appeared among them. No sound of the door, no sign of footsteps. He was just there.
Peace be with you,
He said. The disciples recoiled, thinking they were seeing a spirit. But Jesus stretched out his hands, revealing the nail marks, and lifted his tunic to show the wound in his side. Joy and disbelief flooded the room. Jesus, alive, real, standing among them. But Thomas was not with them that night. When they saw him a few days later, they told him, but he refused to believe.
"Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and put my finger where the nails were, I will not believe."
A week later, the doors were locked again, and again, Jesus appeared. This time, he turned to Thomas.
Put your finger here. See my hands. Stop doubting and believe. Thomas fell to his knees and cried,
My Lord and my God.
Jesus replied with a blessing for generations to come.
Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed.
Meanwhile, 2 disciples, Cleopas and another, were traveling the dusty road from Jerusalem to Emmaus, about 7 miles away. Their conversation was heavy, recounting the horror of the crucifixion, the rumors of resurrection. A stranger joined them along the way, asking,
What are you discussing?
They were astonished.
Are you the only one in Jerusalem who doesn't know what's happened?
The stranger listened and then began to teach. He opened the scriptures, revealing how the Messiah had to suffer these things before entering his glory. From Moses to the prophets, the words came alive. As they approached Emmaus, they begged him to stay. At dinner, he took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and gave it to them. In that moment, their eyes were opened. It was Jesus, and just as suddenly, he vanished. They sprang from their seats and ran back to Jerusalem through the night, hearts burning within them. He is risen.
He is risen.
We have
seen the Lord.
The resurrection of Jesus isn't just a historical event. It's the turning point of all eternity. He conquered death. He fulfilled prophecy. He crushed the enemy's power. The tomb is empty, not just to amaze us, but to empower us. Because he lives, despair is not the end of your story. Because he lives, sin no longer defines you. Because he lives, eternal life is yours if you believe. The grave couldn't hold him, and now nothing can hold you back when you walk in resurrection power. In the weeks that followed, Jesus appeared again and again, not to the powerful, but to the faithful. He appeared on the shores of Galilee, where he cooked breakfast for his weary fishermen. He restored Peter with 3 powerful words.
Feed my sheep.
He appeared to over 500 people at once. He commissioned them.
Go into all the world and preach the gospel.
The resurrection ignited a movement. Fishermen became fearless preachers. Tax collectors became truth tellers. Persecutors became apostles. The stone rolled away from Jesus' tomb became the cornerstone of a new world. And Judas, the betrayer, had already fallen by his own hand. The high priests had bribed soldiers to spread lies that Jesus' body was stolen. But truth cannot be barren. The resurrection became the greatest challenge to the Roman Empire, to religious elites, to every lie the enemy had sown. Even skeptics and historians have tried to explain it away for centuries. But the evidence, the testimonies, the transformation, all point to one truth. He is risen, just as he said. Friend, the same Jesus who walked out of that grave is calling your name today, just like he called Mary. He wants to walk beside you, like he did on the road to Emmaus. He offers you peace, as he did to his frightened disciples. The grave couldn't hold him, and neither can your past, your pain, or your doubts hold you. Happy Easter. He is risen indeed.
Happy Easter!
Happy Easter!